Food safety. We don't know where our food is coming from, but how can we solve this? Todd Darling is the co-founder of many restaurants and food delivery services in Hong Kong. He has an answer for this food scare: locally grown food.
What happens is in order to get the vegetables from California to here, you have to pick them 2 or 3 weeks before they're actually ripe. The more local the vegetables, the tastier and the more nutritious the vegetables. I don't care what anyone else says, it's the fact.
Eating locally is not just the healthier choice, but it's a more environmentally friendlier choice. Sandy Lau works with schools, community centers, and caterers to deliver food grown from local farms, like this one in Fan Ling.
Additional to the transportation and the airlines of the food, it means a lot. It is a huge carbon emissions consumed. So if we really consume locally, shorter distance, it is much, much better for the environment.
Still, many people in Hong Kong do not even know the difference between locally grown foods and imported foods.
To be honest, I'm not sure. As an international student, I will often buy brands that I recognize.
I find it very impossible almost, because all food here are either produced in mainland or for rice, mostly Thailand as I know it.
I assume that some of it is locally grown. I just don't know for sure. I don't know if there's a label to be looking for or whatnot.
Dr. Pierre Hills, a professor at the University of Hong Kong and director of the Kadoorie Institute, recognizes that food labeling is a concern.
It isn't always clear what's produced locally and what isn't. Often the labeling is not all that clear. I think it will come down to is there sufficient choice?
They say you are what you eat, meaning in order to stay healthy, you need to eat right. So if eating locally means you're eating healthier, is it possible for the 7 million people in Hong Kong to all eat food from our local farms?
Cities survive by importing what they need. No city the size of Hong Kong can meet all its needs from the area within the city itself.
Peter also does not think that locally grown food means healthier.
I don't think it's valid to assume that the food produced locally is automatically safer. Depends on exactly the same factors that food produced in Guangdong.
While Sandy and Todd continues to fight the issue of food scare by delivering as much locally grown food as possible, the people of Hong Kong will still be relying on government regulations to check their imported food properly. Eva Tam, JMSC News, Hong Kong.